Welcome back, everybody, to another Aegidius scenario. Last time we struggled a bit with where all roads end, but now we move onward and upward to emperors and generals.
Traveling alone, but not without the help of many a brave citizen, Aegidius had Ricimer bested the second time in a row when he arrived before the soldiers to his family estate. God knows what Ricimer's dogs would have done had he failed to put his people in safety. Back in Italy, Ricimer had effectively brought the reign of his own tyranny. All-powerful that he was, he simply couldn't just sit on the throne himself as a man of barbarian extraction. He desperately needed a replacer for Majorian, and one he could make his own creature this time. In the meantime, his realm was solely maintained by violence, corruption, and terror. It was in that regard that Ricimer revealed his true self. Even though he had managed to climb to the top of Roman society, being processed by it since his very childhood, he had essentially remained a barbarian, for whom nothing was too sacred, for whom nothing was too shameful. Majorian's murder was not so much Ricimer's victory than it was Roman society's defeat. Rome had allowed the eternal, quintessential barbarian, as poorly disguised as he had been, into its very heart. And nobody had seen through the masquerade, not even the best of us all. Not even Majorian. It is my belief that this infamy had happened because Romans had become barbarians themselves. They allowed it. I've seen my share of agonizing soldiers on the battlefields. When a body is so badly mangled that all its will to live is crushed, that mere breathing becomes insufferable, it welcomes death. It asks for it. Rome's old, aching, decaying body had just been granted its own wish.
Oh man. Alright. Aegidius must survive and we have to find help.
We have orders to arrest you, General. But my loyalty goes to you, not to the usurper. You have many supporters up north in Avaricum. Our fight against Ricimer's tyranny and his puppet emperor should start there.
Alright. We have to go to Avaricum. Since we are alone and on the run, we start in the feudal age with a maximum population limit of 50. We can eventually increase our population to 150 and advance all the way to the imperial age. Although you can build docks and fish on the rivers, you lack the necessary knowledge to build warships. Many Gallo-Roman legionaries, even within Ricimer's army, are loyal to Aegidius. Killing their officers or simply showing off Aegidius can convince some of them to switch sides. Try and reconnoiter and pressure Roman rebels early on. They are quite weak, and capturing one of their cities rapidly should be your first priority. Controlling at least one of the two cities will allow you to advance to the Imperial Age, and each one will give you 50 additional pop space. Okay, so we need to make this a priority. The Visigothic kingdom has its northern border in the region, but they aren't involved in the feud. Try and keep it that way. Rumor has it that the Alans have marched a powerful contingent to the border of the territory in the west. If we manage to make contact. Okay, so you have to scout for them. Franks can become powerful allies rather than a burden, provided you protect them and they build up their forces. Sending them excess resources will go a long way. Okay, so I guess we're going to ally with the Franks. We managed to escape Arolate and are traveling north. Get a base of support. Ricimer is now the de facto head of the Western Roman Empire. He's going to try and stop us. Anarchy in northern Gaul. Several other factions have their borders in the region. The Franks are leaderless. Franks are now friends of Rome. The Burgundians are also weakened, but remain a major powerhouse, and the Visigoths are to the southwest. Alright. So I should probably not attack these people right now, I guess. But yeah, since we start with a 50 pop limit and are going to get 50 more when we take one of the two cities, I assume we're just going to get like a town center over here or something.
There he is! Ricimer will make ourselves kings when we will gift him Aegidius' head.
That is not how that works. Ah! Okay, I hope we don't run into too many more dudes. Alright. Distraction time. You give your lives for the Empire. Alright, book it, Aegidius. Okay, so the Western Roman Empire has a pretty powerful base here to the south. Aren't you supposed to, like, join my side because Aegidius inspires such loyalty?
I'm glad you made it to Avaricum in one piece. Since Majorian was murdered, Gaul is once again on the brink of anarchy. Aurelia Norum and Lutetia have already revolted and declared autonomy.
Alright.
Avaricum won't stand for long against Ricimer's troops. We should hurry and reclaim those rebel cities as soon as possible. I'm expecting the worst from Ricimer.
How do we have 36 maximum pop? Alright. Oh, are these maybe guys we can persuade to... Perhaps the inhabitants can be persuaded to join us. Hey, wanna be my friend? I'm Aegidius, guys. You know me. Aegidius. You know? You know, guys. And I lost my scout. Oh boy. I'll scout with our heroes. Hey!
Down with the traitor.
Oh!
Aegidius will lead us to victory.
Against our blood enemies. Oh, we get the whole kit and caboodle. Oh, okay. I mean, the Roman rebels are only in the feudal age, but I feel like taking down a castle is going to be a pretty tall order. Oh, there's some deer over there. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, they have knight. Not ready yet. Maybe we send Aegidius to the west. We're gonna try and play smarter this time, guys. You're really trying to pay attention to instructions. This go over there. Get a market. You're gonna be clever for once. When did the Franks... They said the Franks were gonna be our allies, right? Ooh, gold over here.
We fear that
Oh.
Ricimer won't uphold the agreement we had with Aegidius, and that he will just send the Visigoths against us. If you agree to pay our wages, my riders will stand with you.
Impera, podio.
800 gold to recruit the Allen Greenspans.
Salve, Lignorio. Salve.
Oh, these are farms.
Eus.
Alright, 2 siege rams. That could be really helpful because you only have 50 pop and can't go to the Imperial Age. What about the Frank? I assume since, you know, we're in Gaul, right? The Visigoths are probably somewhere over here. But let's double check that. Yes, they are. Don't mind me. Just on patrol. Ah!
Imperio. Eo. Recte. Tibi Servio. Eo.
He can send those units over and then go for the,
Impera.
like a counterattack or something. Please don't attack me.
Eus. Pronto.
I'm too beautiful.
Edifico.
Tibi Servio.
Eus. Impera. Edifico.
Impera.
Anyway, they said to hit him fast, and, I mean, we're gonna hit 50 pop much sooner than, Ah!
Pario.
You know, we can do anything with it.
Prontus. Edifico.
Tibi Servio. Eo.
So let's just get our heroes and these
Impera.
very battered legionaries.
Eo. Impera. Edifico. Salve.
The Visigoths! I ain't trying to fight you, bro.
Eo. Impera.
We're just
Recte.
walking by.
Eo. Recte. Salve. Pugnemus.
Looks like Aegidius has cavalry armor to help against pikemen, which is, helpful.
Pario.
Do we have banking? We do not. Okay, so we need to wait until we have, a little bit more gold. You're not going to attack me, are you?
Pario. Recte.
You're not gonna attack me? Come on, I'm Aegidius. I'm your bro. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh.
Impera. Eus. Venor. Prontus. Edifico.
Not quite.
We trust your cause, Aegidius.
There we go.
Your ability as a commander. Lead us to victory.
How to go after the castle here? Ah! Fletching's not gonna do anything here, is it?
Prontus. Impera. Recte.
Can't be losing that TC. Oh, wow, they advance the castle age pretty quick.
Salve.
Scorpions!
Impera. Tibi Servio. Eo. Pario.
Oh, okay. Well, we should be able to crush that. I mean, they did say they were weak.
Eo. Pario.
Is this place walled in?
Pario.
Oh, man.
Impera. Pugnemus. Eo.
Let's go through that one. is gonna go down in a second.
Salve. Tibi Servio. Salve.
Alright.
Impera. Tibi Servio.
Attack, please. Hello. Oh, I got a new hero unit as well. That's helpful. Oh man, the peasantry.
General, I have received news that Ricimer have installed his own puppet on the imperial throne, Livius Severus. But this doesn't fool
Severus
anyone.
Snape.
Emperor Leo from Constantinople refused to recognize this masquerade.
Guys, everything's coming up Millhouse. Got it.
Aegidius, we Franks are a free and proud people, but we need a leader if we are to survive. We respect
Nice.
and a lot of us fought in your army in the past. Will you accept to be king of the Franks and lead us against our enemies?
The rebel resistance at Aurelianorum has been crushed, and the city is now under our control.
We all fight
Good.
against tyranny.
Good.
It is with pride that I lead the
Good.
Franks into battle.
Whoa.
Our enemies. Excellent. With this important Roman city under my authority, I can now seat my power in the region and reorganize the troops.
Prontus, salve.
Confestim facem. Lignor. Salve.
Return to Aurelianorum. Alright, so I actually think we're playing this pretty smartly.
Salve ficio.
A Roman outlaw? Do they really think that this rogue general can stop the mighty Burgundians? Their lands are ours to plunder and their wives to plow.
Whoa there! Keeping this, at least PG-13.
Eus. Confestim facem. Edifico.
Impera.
Alright, I assume we're gonna find the other city to be quite similar.
Facem.
Tibi Servio.
Alright.
Edifico.
Let's actually get some stone income. Oh yeah, here are the Franks. It did say tribute our excess resources to them, but we need to get actually our own base of economic operations before we really go anywhere else. There is gold, actually a lot of gold over there. Oh, those mounted axeman heroes that are basically Coustier.
Tibi Servio.
A time frame appropriate Coustier, if you will.
Tibi Servio. Ad pugnamus. Salve. Tibi Servio.
It's amazing how much more success we have when we actually don't just go, eh, we got this in every scenario.
General Paulus has been seriously wounded.
Hey,
See him back
Paulie.
safely to the rear
General
at once, so he
Paulie.
can recover.
Tibi Servio.
Salve. Edifico.
I hear attack.
Salve.
Ah! Okay, siege rams, you go that way. Tarkans, it's not about what your tar can't do, it's about what your tar can do. You know this to be true.
Salve.
Ad arma!
Impera. Pugnamus.
I mean, we might even just lose this position here. Oh, that's gonna be a good spot for another TC.
Impera. Eus. Edifico.
Confestim faciam.
I mean, because they've got, like, good upgrades.
Eus.
Anyway. That should be all she wrote. That should...
The rebellion in Lutetia has been repressed. The city is at your disposal.
Northern Gaul is now under my jurisdiction. And I won't stop until Majorian's death is avenged and Rome liberated from the scum leeching on it.
I don't know if they advanced to the Imperial Age, like, just because
my dear friend,
I did this.
As we agreed, I shall grant you these fine lands and all that you can conquer over this little cockroach of Aegidius. And now get to it.
And now get to it. Oh wait, we can use taunts to direct our allies. Well, I don't know what to do yet.
Fodium.
Oh, this jerk is gonna yoink the frickin' relic!
We are here to claim these lands in the name of Theodoric, king of the Visigoths. I'm afraid that surrendering is not an option. We want our fight.
Impera.
Impera, edifico.
Never give up, never surrender.
By God,
Hey!
Ricimer would rather sell the whole empire piece by piece than having to compromise with anyone. I will teach another lesson to his Visigothic lapdogs. They can bark all right. Let's see if they can bite this far up north.
Alright, get that. So you have to defeat the Visigoths. I guess this is like where we tribute allies to... we tribute resources to our Frankish allies. And then they hold off the Burgundians.
Impera. Edifico.
Our finest warriors are at your command. My axe thirsts for blood.
Oh! I'll take some elite taxmen.
Impera. Salve. Edifico.
Tibis regio. Ad pugnam.
Thank you.
Impera. Edifico.
Aegidius,
Prontus.
our warriors won't be able to hold on their own much more. You must send us help.
Prontus.
Whoa!
Ad arma.
Prontus.
Impera.
Okay, I'll get you stuff in a second.
Impera. Fodio.
Hey!
Confestim facem.
No.
Salve. Impera. Edifico.
Salve. Impera.
I mean, still, right now...
Colligo. Edifico.
Salve.
Around 60 Cs.
Prontus. Eus. Edifico. Impera.
Salve.
Eus.
Just focused on growing our eco.
Faciam. Recte. Lignor. Eus. Impera.
Lignor. Salve.
Eus.
Prontus.
Lignor. Salve.
Salve. Edifico.
And if we're against Goths,
Impera.
Recte.
then we're gonna want some combination of legionaries and centurions and scorpions and stuff. So we can go full... We should be able to go full Romans.
Salve. Edifico.
Prontus. Edifico.
Alright. Let's help out our Franks.
Eus. Prontus. Edifico. Edifico.
We can trade with the Franks as well. Oh, look at their little pagan shrine.
Impera. Edifico.
Salve. Tibi servio.
Actually, we did get these units. so they should benefit from our upgrades.
Salve.
Salve. Eus. Colligo.
Eus.
Edifico.
Let's get coinage.
Impera. Edifico.
I mean, we have most of the map under our control.
Eus.
Hey! They're an imp now.
Pronto.
Pronto.
You're gonna want to click up sooner rather than later, ideally.
Faziam. Salve.
Impera. Salve.
Got a couple relics.
Eus. Salve. Edifico. Edifico. Eus.
I feel like we're gonna want to castle around there.
Impera.
Lignor.
I don't care about this position, man. This is really our new base of operation.
Salve.
Give him our excess money.
Prontus.
Salve. Podio. Eo. Edifico.
Eus.
Let's not actually invest into army until we click up to imp. Oh, hey, see? Tribute for extra resources. They're getting another castle down. They're doing great. Now we click up to imp. Now we click up to imp. There we go.
Confestim facem.
Salve.
Ugh.
Eus. Impera. Edi. Salve. Edifico.
I don't have a castle because I destroyed the ones that I would have had.
General Paulus has been seriously wounded. See him back safely to the rear at once, so he can recover.
Prontus. Confestim faciam.
Eus. Edifico.
Impera.
Pronto.
Salve. Edifico.
Get
Impera.
that.
Edifico.
Get you. That is a very high food price. Ah!
Perfette.
Salve. Edifico. Edifico.
Try and get that castle established. Oh, rip those heat rams.
Eus.
Libera. Pronto. Lignor.
Come on.
The wound is deep, but this isn't the end of me yet. Fetch the medicus and bring me wine.
Impera.
Salve.
Edifico.
Oh, wait.
Pronto.
This is a better TC
Edifico.
spot. Oh, there's even mining stuff I can take over there.
Tibis salve. Pugnam.
Salve.
Impera.
Edifico.
Tibis ad arma.
Okay, and this isn't really what I planned on.
Eus. Edificus. Impera. Prontus.
Confestim facem. Edifico.
Salve. Edifico.
Oh, not a treb.
Pronto.
Now, the Visigoths are still only in the Castle Age, so it's not like they're in that great a spot.
Ad pugnam.
Prontus. Podio.
You Burgundians still have your eyes set on Lugdunum, isn't it? Well, here's a trade for you to consider.
Edifico.
Annihilate Aegidius and his rogue state for me, and you can have the city for all I care.
Edifico.
Impera. Pronto.
I'd like to get another castle over here soon so we can start trebbing.
Ligno. Impera.
Ad pugnam.
Prontus. Impera. Salve. Conquistio. Podio. Veno.
Prontus. Prefizio. Salve.
There's Paulus.
Salve. Impera.
Prefizio. Edifico.
Tibi servio. Salve. Reo. Recto.
All right.
Prontus. Eo.
Eus.
Edifico.
Let's get you first.
Salve. Prontus. Edifico. Eus. Prontus.
Prontus. Ligno.
Impera. Recto. Ad pugnam.
Get a little bit.
Impera. Edifico.
Salve.
So we're terraforming this city.
Prontus. Edifico.
Edifico.
Okay, you guys get back to gold mining.
Eus. Fodio.
Don't really care too much about that.
Eus. Edifico.
Yeah! That was an unfortunate spot to pop out. Still, they're only in Castle Age. We should be able to do this one pretty straightforwardly. Committed Tenses is super expensive, man. Get some Centurions out.
Tibi servio.
Impera.
Edifico. Impera.
Edifico. Salve.
Lumber campy things.
Edifico. Edifico.
Ad arma. Salve. Ad pugnam. Tibi servio.
Alright.
Salve. Prefizio.
Scorps are doing work. And honestly, things are going pretty well. Way better than the last scenario.
Our finest warriors are at your command. My axe thirsts for blood.
Let's get banking.
Tibi servio. Ad arma. Salve. Impera. Eo. Salve. Eo.
I mean, the Franks are definitely in a pitched battle, but they're not dying, and they're kicking the Burgundians off our backs, which absolutely seems worthwhile. I don't really think I need to use the taunt commands right now. Unless there's one that's just attack the Burgundians. Oh, okay. 64. Oh, we have to enable chat. This should work. Ah, there we go.
Salve. Salve.
Salve.
Alrighty. I guess this is now a Visigothic city. Keep giving him more resources to boom on up. Hopefully we'll get to Imperial Age soon.
Tibi regio. Salve. Ad pugna. Ad arma. Pugnemus. Recte.
Right. Get that. Sure, why not get that? Our little starting location has seen better days.
Edifico.
General Paulus has been seriously wounded. See him back safely to the rear at once, so he can recover.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, Goths aren't going to get an army that's good enough against us, and that's a lot of gold we can take. Gotta be a little bit careful there. Let's get committed tenses.
Salve. Impronto. Impera. Edifico. 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 Salve. Edifico.
Alright, that is all good. Oh, don't you dare, you dumb.
Salve.
I'm sorry for using such coarse language. Stone.
Edifico.
Could use Elite Centurion. It's an expensive one, though. How are the Franks doing? Both are still only in the Castle Age, but Burgundians seem to be making better units. Get that one as well, why not? I mean, yeah, with the Centurions here, they just absolutely demolish everything. Yeah, the Burgundians have quite the sprawling base. Hopefully that helps them out a bit. It's not like I'm swimming in resources. We are on the move.
Eus, edifico,
Eus.
edifico.
Go looking
Salve.
decent enough. I don't know how much they have left. Unless they gave. Ah, there we go.
Nothing but the vanguard of our army. But do not worry. King Theodoric himself is on his way to put you down. With the blessings of the Roman Emperor.
All right.
General, the troops are all behind you, and you lead the most powerful armies in the West. If you march on Italy now to depose Severus, Ricimer will have nothing to oppose you.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that went well.
It wasn't an intact bit of Rome that Aegidius and Count Paulus managed to save from the hands of the barbarians in northern Gaul. It was an intact bit of civilization. A safe haven in which not only Romans but also Alans, and now Franks, could find freedom, law, and order. Something worth fighting for, regardless of one's origins. Aegidius's rump state was standing like a rock in the midst of raging waters. Its mere existence was an insufferable insult, a spit in the face to all barbarians, foreigners, or Romans alike. A cold statement that Barbary wasn't to be tolerated anymore. To Ricimer, it was to live every day of his life in terror at the idea of an unstoppable Aegidius at the head of a Gallo-Roman army marching down upon Italy to crucify him. Having sold away without a second thought pieces of the empire, bits by bits, to any faction he had something to wrench out from, Ricimer finally had turned towards Theodoric. Not only did he cede back Hispania and Narbo Martius to the Visigoths, but also did he promise them all the lands north of the Liger River. Helpless after his defeat at Arelate, Ricimer was now relying upon the huge Visigothic army, led by Frederick, brother of King Theodoric, that was marching north towards Aurelianorum, the key of the Liger Valley and the gate of Aegidius's domain.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, that one went well. I don't know how useful the Franks were exactly, but... You know what? It was just a solid build and destroy scenario. Lots of different moving pieces. Okay, so that was like a big Western Roman Empire-y city. I guess at the end they turned over to the Burgundians. This was the Burgundians' base. I guess their main base of operation. Attacking the Franks. So we just helped out with the Franks. Yes, good solid stuff. Alright, so that was Emperors and Generals. The next up will be the Battle of Aurelianorum. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time for that.